Hello everybody, welcome to another video. In this video we are going to be exploring the new armor trim system in Minecraft. Let's get into it. Alright, so firstly, let's get to the Nether, because that is the place where you're going to find your very first template. You're going to find it more likely in bastions, but you can go anywhere else. I believe you can go anywhere else anyway. So here we are at the bastion, and this one only has one chest. I think usually I have two, so this one's scamming me, but whatever. So if you open it up, as you can see, there's the new smithing template. Now we can get this, and along with the netherite ingot, if there was one in here, but that's fine, whatever. And let's go back. Okay, now that we're back, you're going to want to get this, and you're thinking, what's the new way to make netherite armor and everything else with that? You're going to be wanting to upgrade your netherite, so you're going to go here, right? But you notice when you open it, it's kind of a little bit different. You're not really sure what to do here, most likely. Okay, now we have a diamond sword, so now we can try to put this in here, and it will not work. We cannot upgrade it to netherite. But once we put this in here, we all of a sudden can. We just need our netherite ingot. So these are now required to make netherite armor. It's going to be a little bit more difficult to get netherite, but along with the update, makes netherite armor and things a lot more unique. So let's check out that right now. We can make one, right? Yep, we can, and it'll give you a little preview and everything, so it's cool. However, these, as you notice, are kind of rare. I had to go all the way to a bastion to find one, and I have one right outside my portal, but you might not. So the way we get around this is with this right here. This is the recipe. That was the recipe to duplicate it. So now we'll come into here, and let's get our smithing template and put it at the top. Our netherrack, which is that's this red block that's around this little arrow. Put that on the bottom of this, and then wrap that in like just diamonds. And boom, now we can make two. And so your first initial one will be harder to get, but after that, if you do have the resources, you can duplicate them. I would recommend like holding on to one at all times and never use it, just to make sure that you can keep duplicating it and get more. Because if you use all of them, then you're gonna have to go track down another bastion, and that's probably not gonna be that fun. So now that we have all of our ingredients here, let's make ourselves a netherite sword. So get in here, put the template there, put the ingot there, and put the sword there. Now we can make a netherite sword. We can go ahead and craft that. Well, now that's done. Was that all the update? No. In fact, there's something much bigger. So, say we want armor now, right? Let's take all of our hard-earned diamond armor. Let's get some more netherite, and we can get these and use them like that, right? Now I'm not gonna use this last one. That would not be good. We have to duplicate this one, or else we're gonna have to go find another bastion. Okay, here we have our netherrack now. So now we can put this along with diamonds and this in here like that. Wrap it in the diamonds, and now we have another one. But let's make maybe more. So what if we did that? Now we have 4. So you can just keep duplicating it as much as you want. I don't need to duplicate it anymore, so I'm just going to upgrade now. So put the templates in, put your netherite ingots in, chest plate. It'll give you a preview, craft it. Yeah, why not? Give you another preview, craft it. And I'll give you the last one, craft it. Now we still have one more left, and now we have the full set. And you want to always make sure you have one, so that you can always duplicate it whenever you need to, or else you're going to be in a little bit of trouble. Okay, so now we have our full netherite. Let me just take off all this garbage iron. Now we have our full netherite set, and that's pretty cool. And now I will show you the armor trims. So our netherite could look plain, maybe, right? Maybe you want a different color. Well, you can do it. You can do all that with these templates. The one that I showed you right here, that is not the only one. If we go into this chest here, you'll see our first one, and all of these other ones right here. Well, these are all different trims for your armor. For example, this one is called the Sentry Armor Trim, and I will show you, or I'll tell you where all of these come from. So for your first one, the Sentry Armor Trim comes from Pillager Outposts. The Dune Armor Trim comes from Desert Pyramids. The Coast Armor Trim, Shipwrecks. The Wild Armor Trim comes from Jungle Temples. The Tide Armor Trim comes from Ocean Monuments, and by the way, with this one, you don't find them in the Ocean Monument chest. You have to kill the Elder Guardian, and they have a chance to drop it. And we have the Ward Armor Trim. This one's from Ancient Cities. We have the Vex Armor Trim from Woodland Mansions. The Rib Armor Trim from Nether Fortress. The Snout Armor Trim from Bastion Remnants. The Eye Armor Trim from Strongholds. The Spire Armor Trim from End Cities. Now, if you're wondering, yes, we can duplicate these. So if I grab, I'm just gonna grab all of them. Okay, so if we go in here, we can type in Smith, and you'll notice we have all of them up here. We can click on any one we want, and it'll tell us the block to put in the middle, because each of these will have their own different block that you need to put in the middle of them. So it shouldn't be too hard to figure out, and then you can duplicate them. And so I'd recommend keeping one of these. I'm not going to, because I'm playing this pretty much in creative mode, so we don't need to. Alright, so now let's get crafting. So let's grab all of our netherite that we just barely worked for. Also, if you're wondering, like, can we get different colors? Yeah, you can get all of that, definitely. Minus the smithing table and netherrack. All of these ingredients you can use to color. So let me grab all of them. My inventory is going to get a little bit full here, but that's fine. I'm also going to get rid of the shield. Okay, so now we can use this netherite and some of these templates and any one of these materials to make whatever kind of armor we want. We'll do the wild armor. The wild armor looks pretty cool, so we can do that. Put that in there. And now we get our, let's do helmet. And now we are going to need a crystal or ingot in here, and depending on which one we put in there is the different armor outcome. So let's say I want maybe armor that looks almost like emerald armor. Put that in there, and look at that. We have now green on our thing, and it'll tell us what trim we have on it. And before I do this, let me just duplicate it a little bit. Oh, hold up. Let me just duplicate this one a little bit. I'm just going to go into creative mode so I can have infinite so I can show you guys. So now let's put all of our ingredients in here, and we will make full green armor. This is my very first time seeing it, so I'm pretty excited. Alright, let's see what this looks like now. Put this all up in inventory. Okay, now look at that. That's so cool. That is so cool. It gives us another thing to do, to work for netherite. It just makes the whole thing a lot more fun in my opinion. And like if you have a big PvP server, maybe like different clans can have different colors. I don't know. There's so much you can do with this. You can get way creative with it. You can also mix and match. You know, you can wear like a green helmet with a red chest plate. And remember, this is just the wild pattern. There's a whole bunch more different patterns. So if we get some more netherite gear real quick, go in here. Let's do the eye enchantment. So put that in there, and let's make the eye red, like that. Well, no, let's do white. Now let's put our helmet in there, and look at that. We now have a little white outline around it. So let's go ahead and craft up all the armor for it. It's funny, it almost looks like a mod, but it's not. Anyway, so now we have all that. Let's go ahead and equip this. And there we go. See, that's a whole new pattern. You can notice the chest plate's different, the boots are different, everything's different. So it's pretty dang cool. You can mix and match all sorts of different patterns. I'm going to show you all of the patterns right now. okay, all of those armors look really cool. And you might be thinking, well, that's a great update, right? Right, that's way cool. However, we're still not done. You can use any armor you want, actually, I think. Let's get iron armor, and say you want a, let's say you want to flex pretty hard, and you want like emeralds on your iron armor, or diamonds, you can do that. So you just gotta choose the template that you like. I'm gonna do like, let's see, the eye template, and then get your emeralds, and boom. You can make any armor, I believe any armor except I think leather, you can make into, different colors and things. So now look at my iron armor. It still looks like a mod to me, but it's not. Thank you guys for watching the rest of this video. Leave a like and subscribe if you can, and see ya.